Hey y'all, it's your girl K Divine coming back with another message. I know that a lot of y'all have been going through a lot. I know that if you're coming in contact with my content, you have endured some sort of slander, smear campaign, gang stalking in general. You've been through the ringer. Um, you've been going through a lot. And I just want to let you know that your story is your story. And your haters, your enemies, your ops, they are trying desperately to create this narrative about you that just isn't true. Your story belongs to you. You don't have to participate in the bullshit that people say because it's not you. That's not who you are. I know that a lot of you are probably very hurt, as you should be. That's very valid. It is hurtful because it's like, especially when you didn't do anything to anybody, like someone is just threatened by your presence, or something that you said made someone uncomfortable, and instead of them taking accountability for their own feelings, they decide to try to destroy you because they feel like you existing is like the worst thing in the world. So I just want to let you know, like, you have the ability to write your own story. Don't let other people write it for you. What Natasha Bedingfield say? The rest is still unwritten. So, like, you are the author. The pen is in your hand, not in theirs. They'll try to create these stories about you. They'll try to make you out to be something that you're not, someone that you're not. And then when you keep proving them wrong, then they want to act they want to act crazy. People will paint you as the crazy one, but they're the only ones acting crazy. They're the only ones acting weird, out of character. Like I said before, like, these are the people who are gang stalking you. They're stalking you. They're making fake profiles to harass you. They're getting in contact with other people that you used to know, or other people who don't like you. It's like when you start seeing people together, you like, ain't that person don't I know them from over there? Yeah, they get together, they group up because they feel like them all together with the same narrative is powerful. And I mean, it is, in a way. It's definitely more convincing. I will say that when you have a lot of enemies and you have a lot of people around you that don't like you and they're able to control the narrative, it is easier for them to have control over it. But you got to understand that whatever situation that you're in, it's not gonna last forever. Okay, it's not gonna last forever. You're gonna get out of it eventually. And when you leave the situation, when the problem leaves, what can they do? The same issue still exists, but the person who they claim was the issue is gone. And so what they got to do is now that's why they start gang stalking you after you leave certain situations. This is why people be following you, because they still want to. I go watch my video about they think that you're the old you. Like they want you to become the person that you used to be. They think that you're going to start going back into old patterns. They think that you're going to start doing the same thing over and over again, that you're repeating cycles, but you're breaking the curses. You're not going backwards, you're going forward. And that fucks up their narrative, because you'd be surprised, like, the crazy stuff that people say. And like I've told y'all, like, I go watch my video about they wanted a show. They be gathering people. They've been calling people from all over the state, other states, cities, to come and watch the show, to come and watch you fall. and people be eager and waiting. They be like, oh yeah, let's, and that's how you know them people toxic. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, who if you are a person, if you're watching this and it brings you joy to see other people down and destroyed, like, you, please leave. Like, please leave. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. We either wish the best for you or we leave you the fuck alone. Period. Like, that's it. We don't wish bad upon other people out here. But you know, they tried to create this story, and this, the crazy thing for me is, a lot of the times these people's perception of you is literally projections. It's all made up, literally all made up. They don't know you, they've never had a conversation with you, they know nothing about you, yet they are convinced, they're convinced that you're this person, that this is what this is, they're gonna do X, Y, and Z, and this is how it's going to end. That's why when you going through stuff and people that you know was kind of in on whatever they doing, but they didn't have no contact with you, that's why they try to get close to you, because they want to get a closer look at you, because they trying to, because that now they're confused, because they're like, well, my boss said that this person was like this and this and that, but when I went next to her, oh, I felt that energy. Like, they're intimidated. They're like, oh shit, like, how did this person get through this? Like, that doesn't happen. You're the anomaly in these situations, and it scares people. That's why I'm saying, like, you write your own story. Don't let these people dictate your feelings. Like, people will attack you just because of the attention that you get. They would have not even seen you. I was at this hotel this week. What was that? Wednesday? So that was yesterday? Was that yesterday? My days run together, y'all. It was Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, I had some people at this hotel trying to pocket watch me, trying to figure out how much money I have in my account. And she made up this, and when I went downstairs, because Spirit woke me up early in the morning, at like 5 something in the morning, and I'm like, God, why am I up? Because I went to bed late, and I'm like, why am I up right now? And I just could not go back to sleep, and I'm like, what's going on? So I pick up my phone and I look and see that there's like $400 missing out of my account, and I was like, whoa, what's going on? So then I go into my account and see that my money's back, but there's 2 transactions at this hotel when it should have only been 1. And when I went downstairs to go ask about it, the girl, she was just being real rude about it. Like, and it was crazy because like, she was trying to, she had an attitude with me as if I was wrong for asking, why is this like this? So what she tried to say to me was that, oh, well, they do this just in case if your card declines. And it's like, if that doesn't make sense, because if you don't have the money when you first check in, they will not give you your key. I already know that. That's a pretty standard thing. Because, I mean, at least in these Hilton hotels, they at least hold the amount that is intended for you to stay, and then they completely take it out of your account when you check out. And that has been my experience with all the hotels that I have stayed, all the Hilton hotels I have stayed at. So, you know, and then she tried to tell me all Hilton hotels do that, and I was like, no, I've never had that happen. And it's like, and my thing was like, I haven't even met this person, but she was trying to pocket watch me. They wanted to, because they was trying to embarrass me. Like, I already knew them people was plotting on me as soon as I got there. As soon as I got there, I knew them people was plotting on me. So I'm just like, what's the point of this? Like, it's you here. Like, I swear, y'all, I know it's kind of off topic, but hotels, a lot of these places are they're ran by really low vibrational people, and then a lot of the workers are low vibrational as well. So you got to be very careful out here, because some of these people, like, you just be trying to live your life and people just be mad and they be wanting to ruin your day. Like, you just got to try to stay out the way, you know? Like, I try not to ask for too much stuff, and I just, you know, I keep it pushing. I do what I got to do. But anyways, yeah, They'll try to make stuff up, like they want to find a flaw in you, and really it's because they hate the attention that you get, because it's like when you have a certain presence about you and you have that certain frequency, that energy, people notice you off rip. That's why you'll feel like, I feel like somebody's looking at me. You'll look up and there are people looking at you. Yeah, they're trying to figure out, like, who is this person? You got star quality energy. Like, you are a star. I'm seeing the star card in my mind's eye. Like, you are the star. And people want to project their negativity onto you because they don't like themselves. And they don't like the attention that you get. They hate that you get attention just from being there in the room. That's what I'm saying. People start looking at you like, who is that? People will follow you. I was followed the other day. Like, leaving a restaurant. And I was just like, that's fucking creepy. But it's true. Like, people are intrigued by you. You're very alluring. And it's your story to write. They don't get to tell you who you are. They don't get to tell you what the end is going to be for you. That's not their job. They can sit in the nosebleeds and watch you win at this point. Because the crazy thing for me is that a lot of these people, you know, that come up against you, a lot of them really secretly don't like you. I mean, sorry, they actually like you. They secretly like you. But they don't want to go against the group. You know, whoever the boss is, whoever the top person is that they need validation from, they want to impress that person. They don't want to become you. They don't want to be a target like you are. So they'll pretend to dislike you. They'll pretend to join in on all the stuff that people say about you just so that they don't feel left out. But they secretly admire you. But remember those people, though. Remember that, because I was just thinking to myself, like, you never know who you might need later on in life. You never know who might have a business or a foundation or create a scholarship or something that might be something that you might need later on in life. That might be something that you need, and that person, and I may not remember a name, but I do remember faces. And I'd be like, aren't you? I know you. And I'll remember. I'm sure my spirit will tell me, like, nah, not this person. They don't get the privileges because of how they treated you. And that's how you got to treat that stuff. Like, when your time comes for you to be that person, when you are on the stage, when you are, you know, doing book signings or whatever it is that you're going to be doing, there are going to be people who are going to come around who said that they didn't like you, who claimed that they was against you, and all of a sudden they're your biggest fan. I mean, your haters are already your fans, because it's like, if you really don't like someone, you're not gonna be in their face. You're not gonna be looking at what they doing and who they doing it with. You are going to be focused on yourself, and you're not gonna worry about someone that you don't like. But you're not gonna be checking in on people. You ain't gonna, if you follow people on, like, right now, if you follow people on your social media that you do not like, you need to change that. That's weird. If you don't like them, why are they on your Facebook page? I had to do that a couple years ago, where I was just like, why do I follow some of these people? Like, why am I friends with some of these people? Like, we weren't friends in high school. They didn't like me. I don't like them. So I don't care to see how your life is going. Let them people go. Let them people, like I said, let them watch from the nosebleeds. That's what, and that, because them the only seats they gonna get at this point. Because then a lot of people, especially from your past, they gonna think that they feel entitled to, like, a front row seat to your story, to your life, because it's like, oh, well, remember we used to be cool back in, it's like, bitch, that was 12 years ago. That was 15 years ago. I don't even know you anymore. And they'll feel entitled to it. Well, remember I helped you out 8 years ago? It's like, we talking about 8 years, you talk about some $50? What? You know what's funny though? I can honestly say I don't think that I have anybody who can come back in my life and tell me, oh, remember when I helped you with X, Y, and Z? Because I don't ask people for shit. I don't. I mean, unless, like, the only person I can really think of that I asked money from was my most current ex. And that man owed me money anyways. he already owed me money. So I was basically receiving the money that I was owed when I asked him for it. But I don't even remember. I've never been one of those people. I don't like asking for help. That's something I've been having to work on a lot in my life, is asking for help when I need it. Um, but yeah, I hope I don't have nobody coming in my my new beginnings talk about some. Remember when we used to? Yeah, guess what? That shit's over with. That shit's dead. They don't get, like I said, they gonna have to sit in the nosebleeds. They gonna have to sit in the nosebleeds. But it's your story, guys. Rewrite it. Your past is not who you are. It made you part of who you are, but it's not who you are. It's what you came out of. So create the person that you want to be and create your own story. And you got to understand that them trials and tribulations that you went through, you wasn't supposed to make it through that. Especially like the gang stalking and all of, like, that stuff is not, that shit is not designed for people to come out on the other end of it. It's made to destroy people psychologically, emotionally, physically. Like, that's what it's built for. So that's how you know that you're a very strong person, if you went through all of that and you're okay. Like, you're still here, that you can still find a reason to smile every day, even when stuff isn't all the way right. Even when you're confused and you're not sure what direction to go in, the fact that you can get up every day, even if you don't really get out of bed, but the fact that you get up every day, you do the best that you can, whatever level of energy that you can put out for the day, the fact that you was able to do that is more than what people expected you to do. Because a lot of these people wanted you to unalive yourself. A lot of these people was plotting to unalive you. A lot of people was plotting to have some weird and nasty, heinous things happen to you. And the fact that you, I mean, you're divinely protected, but the fact that you were able to make it out of those situations and now those people don't have access to you and they can't get to you, that is nothing short than a miracle and amazing. And thank the Most High every day for that, because there's a lot of stuff that I know that y'all saw people plotting against you to do, but imagine the things that you didn't see. And the Most High has protected you and all of us from the things that we didn't see and know. And we have to be very thankful that we were able to escape those situations. But stay prayed up. It's your story. Don't let anyone else write it for you. And you're too awesome to be having these other people try to paint you. Like, I mean, of course, be the villain. Be the villain. Being in the villain era is great because it's like, okay, I'll be the villain. And then the real villain comes and shows their face when that mess starts to crack. But it's like, all right, if I'm the bad person, I hear Nikki, they want me to be the bad guy. Oh, I get it. You want me to be the bad guy? Okay, I'll be the bad guy. And it's like, well, but then you leave. It's like, well, I'm the bad guy, right? So I'm gonna leave this situation, and I'm gonna let you have that. But then it's like I said, they wanted a show, and you get to write your story the way that you want it to. But that was my message, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for. I'm getting a little bit more interaction, so I'm happy about that. Please like, subscribe, and share this content if you enjoyed it. I hope to post some more stuff for you this week. It's summer. Go outside. It's been so nice. Well, it's been kind of raining in Michigan. I don't know where y'all at. It's been raining the last couple of days, but it's still the weather, the temperature wise, has still been very nice. So if you had the opportunity to go outside, have some fun. Stay prayed up. And I love you guys. It's your girl K Divine. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.